Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Denise and I am the owner of the Untamed Thread, which is a resale business. I sell clothing, shoes, and handbags for women and men. I sell on platforms like Shopify, eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. If you're interested in seeing anything that I have in my stores, I will leave the links below in my description for each of my platforms. If you decide to shop in my Shopify store, I offer 30% off with code YouTube30. And I offer free shipping for orders $45 or more, or a flat rate shipping fee of $5.99 for any orders under $45, so a really great deal. If you like reseller content, my channel is devoted to my reselling business. I'm about a 2/3 time reseller. I have some other streams of income, but this is a channel that's dedicated just to my reselling process, how I source, what I sell, some thrift hauls or bin hauls, maybe mystery boxes. So if that is content that you like or enjoy, please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out. And also hit that notification bell if you are interested in knowing when I upload new videos. If you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you for finding me. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back and supporting my channel. It really means a lot. All right, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I picked like 35 pieces that have been sitting in my inventory for a long time, and I'm a little perplexed as to why these things have not sold. So I'm gonna go through each of these pieces, and then there will be a discount code at the end of the video or sometime throughout the video. You can get these pieces 50% off in my Shopify store. So if this is content that you are interested in, stay tuned. All right, so like I said, this is going to be just an overview of like 35 pieces. I don't know why I chose 35, maybe because I thought the video wouldn't be too long with that amount. I was going to do 50, but I didn't want this to be an hour-long video. And these are pieces that I really am a little bit surprised that they haven't sold. I think one, because they're maybe a great brand, or they're a great style, or they're new with tags, and I just don't know. So we'll go through them together. And then if you are interested in any of these pieces, I have a code on my Shopify site that's linked to each of these pieces. And if you enter Let Go 50 at checkout, you will get 50% off any of these pieces. And again, I offer free shipping for orders $45 or more. Otherwise, it's $5.99 shipping. So either way, still a great deal. And once again, these pieces, when I listed them, I would say the majority of them get a lot of likes. So I've gone through the process of, sending offers, sending discounts, closet clear out on Poshmark, deep discounts. Some of these pieces I've offered for less than $20. And they just still haven't sold. And then I delist and relist, and then I get a bunch of likes, and I just can't get anyone to buy these pieces. And some of these I've had for almost 3 years. So I'll go through that. So what I'll do is I will put a screenshot up of the piece. I'll talk a little bit about it. I'll let you know when I listed it and where I got it from. So let's just jump in. All right. So the first piece is this Jenny T leather flap closure crossbody bag. This I listed in March of 2022, and this came in a ThredUp handbags box. And it's really a nice bag. It has a little bit of wear, but nothing terrible. It's leather. It looks like it could be maybe vintage. And the strap has, like, as you can see, these gold kind of accent around it. It's actually pretty heavy, a pretty substantial bag. I think it has a magnetic closure as well, but not sure because I don't have it with me. But I don't know. I don't know why this hasn't sold. Again, I get a lot of likes on this, and I've offered deep discounts, and I just still can't sell it. All right, so that's the first piece. And then the next is this new with tags Belfield quilted bomber jacket in a size medium. This is a men's piece, and I got this in a ThredUp I think it was a bulk box. It was supposed to be women's, but after I did some research, I think I initially listed this as a women's and then realized it was a men's jacket. But this I listed in June of 2022, and again, it came in a thread up box. And this brand is not at all cheap, retail wise. It retails pretty high. And again, I haven't gotten a ton of likes on this. I do get some likes. I've gotten some very low ball offers. I wondering if people are trying to get this and resell it themselves. But I have not been successful in selling this. So it's a really nice jacket, really unique. So that is the second piece. And then the third piece is this Michael Kors. Sorry, I have stuff up on my computer and I can't see it as well because I have two tabs open here. This is a mixed media zip front bomber jacket. This is also a size medium. This came in another thread up box that I think was a women's box, but it is a men's piece. And this is not the diffusion line Michael Kors. This is Michael Kors, like the designer line. And honestly, I haven't had a whole lot of likes on this either. I listed in September of 2022, and I have no idea why this hasn't sold. One, I mean, Michael Kors isn't necessarily, you know, the best brand to sell, but I have sold Michael Kors quite a bit. I've sold Michael Kors, the diffusion line. But for some reason, I can't sell this, and I'm not sure why, because it's a nice style, kind of a mixed media, but none of the men want it, so I still have it. All right, next are these new with tags, blank NYC embroidered jeans. They are a skinny jean, but they're a really unique piece. I got these actually thrifting, and I've had some likes on these, actually a lot of likes. Every time I delist and relist, I get a lot of likes on this, but I just can't get them to sell. So not sure why. I know by now, when did I list these? These were in October of 2022. When I listed these, skinny jeans were probably a little bit more in style, but I thought with the style, and these would be great for a festival or a party, or something like that, and just no one has bought them. All right, and then this next piece is Talbot's Mixed Media Wool Blend Quilted Vest. And I listed this in November of 2022, and this piece I actually thrifted. One, because it was a wool blend, and second, Talbots. I sell, as you probably know by now, a ton of Talbots, and for some reason this piece just will not sell. And again, a lot of likes on this every time I list it. It's got I think it's a snap closure down the front. I can't get this one to sell. And it's a wool blend, and I don't know why it hasn't sold. So, you know, I will say though that vests don't necessarily sell a ton for me. I love a nice puffer vest, or you know, kind of a vest for the spring or the fall instead of like a full jacket. But anyway, it's still sitting here. It's a pretty red color. Again, available on my website for 50% off if you use code LETGO50. All right, the next are these new with tags Legence Margot high-rise jeans. These are a size 25, so definitely a small size. And I got these out of a liquidation box. I think it was Boutique by the Box. And again, this was back in 2022, November, I listed them. So at that point, I think I got a bunch of skinny jeans in that box. That's kind of when skinny jeans were like, are they in or are they out? But I've sold several of these jeans already, and these are not inexpensive jeans if you buy them retail. Legence just does not seem to be selling or reselling as much as it used to anymore. Now, I have sold or sent some of my Legence new with tag jeans like this to thread up, so I think I bought an entire box of them. So maybe 25 or 30 pieces. Some I sent to thread up and they actually sold. So that might be, if these don't sell, this might be what I actually do with those. But I know they're a small size, which is probably why they're sitting here. But I think I've offered these for as low as $25 or $20. And I paid, I'm thinking $17 or $18 a piece for them. So they're still here. All right, and then these next ones, again, these are, I thought these were so cute when I got them. And I got them in a liquidation, I think a bulk box from ThreadUp. These are Urban Outfitters BDG. These are like an embroidered wide leg raw hem jean in a size 32. I think it's 32. Let me just expand this a bit. You know, I should be having my glasses on. I have them on my head, right? Yeah, size 32. And these are totally in style, so I'm not really sure, again, why these haven't sold, and they just have that unique embroidery down the side. Maybe that isn't in style anymore. I'm not sure. But Urban Outfitters is usually a decent brand. I do get a lot of likes on these jeans every time I list them. But discounts, closet clearouts, all of that, I just still cannot get anyone to buy them. So they are still here. This next piece is, the brand is called Haywick Knitwear, and I got these at the bins, and I remember looking at the tag and thinking this might be something. And again, this is a brand that retail wise is fairly high, and it's a wool, 100% lamb's wool sweater. It's a men's piece, and it's got kind of the color blocking. It's a bright blue with black sleeves. I think it has a little bit of a texture to it. Again, really perplexed why this has not sold. Usually these wool sweaters sell pretty quickly, and I listed this in November of 2022, and I still have it. So once again, and this is like almost in new condition, so I don't know why this hasn't sold, but I'm still hanging on to it. And one of the problems with selling men's pieces is if things don't sell, there's not a lot I can do with them. ThreadUp doesn't take them. I don't have any buy-sell trade stores that take men's pieces except for Plato's Closet, and you know, if they're not, they would not take something like this. It's more mature. They take the younger kind of brands, and so I just have to either keep holding on to them or end up donating them. But some of the pieces like this, or that jacket, that quilted jacket, I just can't see donating that. I just feel like those are really nice pieces and someone should be buying them. Anyway, all right, this next is, and I know gowns are a little bit difficult to sell, but this is a white by Vera Wang. This is a really pretty cascading, ruffled, tiered, kind of special occasion dress. This is a size 4, and it's kind of in a really light pink color. I get a lot of likes on this, and this is in excellent condition. This would be a great like bridesmaid's dress or a prom dress or something like that, but I just cannot get this to sell. This again, I listed in November of 2022, and this I got at the bins. So again, gowns are a hard sell, but after almost 3 years, well, I say about little over 2 years, I can't imagine this hasn't sold. And I've offered this pretty low, like $25 or $30, and no one's bought it. So still sitting here ready to go. All right, this next one has taken a little bit of a journey because I have actually sent this into ThreadUp. It did not sell, and then I got it back because it's St. John. It's a reversible, just zip front jacket, so it has the stripes on one side, and then it's got, I think, like a floralish pattern on the inside. I just have the one picture here. This is a size medium? Yeah, it looks like it's a size medium, so a decent size. I don't know, I think the retail on this, it's like $800 or something is what the tag says. Not that anyone would even pay close to that. But this I listed in November of 2022. I actually sourced this off the RealReal. I think that's more when St. John was selling a little bit, or reselling a little bit better, and I know it's kind of gone down. But I get pretty decent likes on this every time I delist and relist, and I think I've discounted this like $40 or $35, and still nobody bought this. So again, I'm just kind of perplexed by this, and the reason why I got it back from ThreadUp when it didn't sell there is because my cost of goods was fairly high on this, and I'm really trying to at least get my money back. But I just can't believe this hasn't sold. And if you as I'm going through these, if you have any suggestions or comments or reason why you think that these pieces have not sold other than price, because I really have discounted all of these quite low, considering what they are. So if you have any other suggestions for me, let me know. I would be happy to hear anything. All right, the next is a new with tag Kate Spade. This is like a sweater dress, a fit and flare sweater dress. This is a size extra small, so definitely a smaller size. I got this in a thread up box. I think it was like one of those 25 piece boxes, so I probably paid around $3 or $4 cost of goods. The only thing wrong with this is, so around the neckline it has some rhinestones that go all the way around the neckline, and it's like a double layer of them. And in the back, right by the zipper, there's one that's missing. I don't know that that's preventing it from being sold. One is you could probably purchase a rhinestone at a craft store and repair that. Or if you're wearing your hair down, you would never even see that that was missing. That's the only thing wrong with the dress. I have that disclosed, but I still have not been able to sell this. This was, again, listed in November of 2022. And I don't know. I know Kate Spade, the handbags sell well. Some of the clothing sells well. But again, I probably offered this as low as $30 and no one's bought it. Maybe even lower than that. Probably not too much lower, but I get a lot of likes. I get a lot of interest, just no buyers. All right, this next one is, the brand is Saltwater Luxe, and it's just an open cardigan sweater that is a size, I think it's sized as an extra small, but it's definitely oversized and could probably fit a small, so I kind of have it listed as that. And this is a brand that was new to me. I found this at, oh no, this came in a thread up box, so I had to look up the brand, and again, it's not a cheap brand retail. The selling rate seemed to be pretty good for a decent price, but I cannot seem to move this cardigan sweater at all. And again, I get several likes on it, done all the discounts, all of it, but it's a nice little piece. I wish it fit me because I probably would keep it, but it is still sitting here. All right, next we have, these are a Brax Feel Good Slim Fit pant, size 31. These are, I believe, a women's pants. That's what I have them listed as. These I got from a thread up box, and Brax is, again, not a cheap brand to purchase retail. And I've sold Brax before, both in men's and women's, and for some reason these are just sitting here. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I'd have to look at my listing again, which I just have the picture, but the only thing I can think of is maybe there was some loose stitching somewhere. It's kind of coming back to me, but nothing that, couldn't be repaired or was an issue. Like, there's not a hole or anything. These I listed in December of 2022, so they are still here. And then next I have this new with tag, Ming Wang ruffle hem, a sleeveless dress. This is in a size extra small. And this also came, I think, in the same thread up box as the Brax pants. And these were actually, I think, one of those larger bulk, like 200-pound boxes. This, again, I listed in December of 2022. And Ming Wang, again, not a cheap brand retail. And usually I've sold it several times in other, I think I've sold skirts and I've sold other dresses, but for some reason this one just will not sell. I mean, it's a small size, but I sell extra small and small, size 0 all the time, petites. So not sure why this one hasn't sold. Literally nothing wrong with it. Again, I've offered it at a high discount. Now, I don't get a ton of likes on this one when I list it, maybe because of the size, but I've definitely worked with those that have liked it, and I just can't sell it. All right, this next one is very surprising to me that this is not sold. This is a new with tags, Nicholas. It's 100% silk, maxi dress. It's a size 4. I just think this is a really gorgeous dress. I don't know, you could wear this on vacation for dinner. You could wear this to kind of a special occasion, something like that. This brand retails for pretty high. I'm not sure if I have the retail on here. I think it's over $300 for this dress, and it has the retail or the MSRP on the tag. And I get, again, a lot of likes on this. I actually sourced this from the Real, so my cost of goods was a bit higher on this, but I think I've offered this dress for as low as $30 or $35. I found that Nicholas is not a huge brand in the resale world, but I did find comps before I bought this, and they seem to be good, and for some reason I cannot sell this. I listed this in, excuse me, January of 2023. So I've had this just over a year. 2 years, sorry. Okay, the next is this MNG Mango Swiss Dot kind of boho dress. I'm so sorry. I think this is a size 6. This is like a dark navy blue. And I got this from, where did I get this from? I got this from the bins. It was kind of a style pickup. MNG Mango is not necessarily a cheap brand retail wise, but I definitely thought this was a really cute style. Again, kind of boho, and really thought this would sell, and it's not. It's still sitting here. And again, I get quite a few likes, but just no sales. All right, the next are these Lovers and Friends on track leggings, and these are a size small, and these actually have like a racing stripe down the side, and then they completely like snap open, so they have the huge snaps on the side. These, when I saw these at the thrift store, I looked at comps. Lovers and Friends used to be a decent brand to resell, probably not as much anymore, but I picked these up and listed these in February of 2023. So again, I've had these 2 years, and I get some interest on these, not a ton, and I've offered them very low, and they still have not sold. So maybe these are just not trendy anymore. I'm not sure, but they're still here. All right, the next are these Lucky brand. Karina is the name of them. They're a suede leather, kind of a Western style boot. They have some studding on the side and then some fringe detail. These are a size 7.5. These are in really great condition. I think I listed them like new. It looks like they've really never been worn. I think the little size dot tag is still at the bottom, or at least the little sticker, and that's not worn at all. But I've gotten a lot of likes on these. I listed these in February of 2023, and I got these out of a thread-up shoebox. So one of the better pieces that I got out of that box, and really thought these would sell, but they are still sitting here. So if you need a pair of cute little shoes, maybe for a festival, or suede booties or something like that, I have them. All right, next we have a Ted Baker. This is called the Humor. Let's see. Once again, I have to expand. All right, this is called the Humor Jersey roll neck long sleeve top. This is a Ted Baker 7, which converted, I think, is a 3XL. And I got this in a liquidation box from, I believe it was Boutique by the Box. They sold Ted Baker, new with tags, men's. I think they also had a women's box, but the women's box was out. So I went ahead and bought the men's, because Ted Baker, as you may know, is, again, not a cheap brand that retails. And for a while, Ted Baker was doing really well in the resale market, quite not as much anymore. But I bought these and listed them back in March of 2023. So again, 2 years ago, this brand was selling pretty well, but this one has just stuck around forever. It just looks like a really nice, comfortable top. A size 3X I thought was a great size, and it's just still sitting here. And again, I think I've offered this probably for as low as $25. My cost of goods on these were pretty high, considering they're a Ted Baker, so I'm guessing 15 to 17. But it is still sitting here. And then the next we have another Ted Baker. This is the Tortilla, or I mean, it's not tortilla because it's not spelled that way, but maybe that's how they pronounce it. Polo shirt. Again, this is a size, I think, 2X, or no, 3X. This has just a little thin striping in it. I sold another one like this. It was a little bit more of a pinkish color. The only thing I can think of was that with this is it's a bit of a bright orange, and maybe that's just not a desirable color. But again, I've offered this pretty low. I think one time somebody sent me an offer for $10, and I'm like, I'm not going to do that. And I'm not regretting that because I really didn't want to lose $7 or $8 or more than that. It would have been $10 on one of these pieces. But it's still sitting here, and I don't get a whole lot of likes on this, which I'm a little surprised at considering the size and the style and the brand. But here we are, still sitting with these Ted Baker pieces. I think those are the only two I have left out of that men's box, or they probably be on this list by now. All right, next we have these Polo by Ralph Lauren. These are a red leather sneaker. They're a men's size 9.5, I think it says. And these I actually picked up at the bins. I don't get a whole lot of shoes at the bins, but I saw these kind of laying on the top, and I'm looking at them. I'm like, these are in really good condition. Like, I'm surprised they're here. Maybe I should have known because they made it to the bins in good condition that no one would have wanted them. But anyway, I picked them up because I thought these were really cool. Being a red leather, I get very little interest on these, and I'm really surprised about that. So they are still sitting here. I think one time I got an offer. Somebody offered me, I want to maybe say $12 or something like that. Maybe I should have taken it because I got them from the bins, but I was like, for a leather, Ralph Lauren leather sneaker, no. I get into this thing where I believe that as much as we liquidate our clothing and people can get clothing for $1 or $1.59 a pound, I still think in some sense there's value. And some of these higher end brands, or decent brands where there's some quality to it, I just feel like there's value, and I can't let something like that go for $12. I don't know. Maybe I should have, but here they are. All right, these next are the Madewell Cali Demi. Let's see, they have kind of that raw chewed hem, buttonfly chewed hem jeans. Again, these are a small size. They're a size 26, but I've sold so many Madewell jeans. I thought I definitely would pick these up because I found them at the bins. I think the shoes, I forgot to say, those were listed in March of 2023. These were also listed at the same time, so my guess it was the same bins trip. And so I don't know why these have not sold. This kind of style has sold for me before. These are in good condition. They just have, basic wash wear for jeans, but there's no puckering or anything else like that, or tears or holes, but they are still sitting here. The next is this Logo by Lori Goldstein, reversible puffer jacket. So it has like a leopard print on one side, and then it's got, I don't remember what the pattern is on the other side. I'd have to look at the picture, but this is a size large, so a good size. And I'm not sure about this brand from a resale perspective. I know some of the jeans I think do okay in this brand, and maybe some of the sweaters and things like that. I think I've sold this brand like 1 or 2 times. So I thought this would be a nice pickup. Again, I listed this in March of 2023. I got this from the bins, so it must have been that same bins trip and as the other 2 pieces, and it gets a lot of likes. This one gets a ton of likes every time I delist and relist, yet nobody's bought it. And I think I have offered this for maybe $15 or $12 or something like that. Still no takers, so it is here. All right, the next we have this J. Jill Wool Blend 1-button cardigan sweater. It's kind of a long line style. This is a size medium. And again, the reason why I am a little perplexed on this is because, one, it's a wool blend. Second, it's J. Jill, and I've sold so much J. Jill over the years that I'm not sure why this one piece is not selling. It's a pretty kind of baby blue color. I listed this in March of 2023, and this is one I actually thrifted. So I get quite a few likes on this. I just sold one very similar to this. It was a larger size, but I don't know. I don't know why this one just will not sell. But It's hanging out. All right, this next one drives me crazy. This is a Coach. Let's see. Let me get the name of this. This is the Coach Clover Madison Sophia Sateen Satchel. I got this in a thread up Coach box, so the cost of goods was not cheap on this. Likely I had a credit. I don't think I've ever really tried to pay full price on the Coach boxes, but I'm sure my cost of goods was still close to $20, maybe $15. I listed this in March of 2023, so 2 years ago. I get an insane amount of likes on this bag. Every single time I delist it and relist it, like right away, especially Mercari. Like. The only thing with this, there's a little bit of discoloration or a little bit of like staining that I try to get off on the back. It's not that noticeable just because of the color's already kind of brownish and beige, but there's a little bit of staining and it's missing. It had a shoulder strap. It does not have the shoulder strap. I don't have it listed that high, never have. I have offered this bag for I think as low as $12. I mean, I was willing to I just wanted to get rid of it and get it out of my inventory. Someone actually bought, I actually sold this twice. Both times the person canceled the order. Not the same person, just a different person. I'm not sure why. Maybe they didn't realize the strap was missing. I have that disclosed. Maybe they looked at the listing again. I don't know, but I cannot sell this purse for my life. And every time I get to it and every time somebody likes it and I send offers, I just dread it because it never sells. So you can get a pretty decent handbag for cheap. Again, I'm offering all of these pieces in my Shopify store for 50% off if you use code LetGo50 at checkout. You can also shop any of my other platforms. If you're interested in these, just send me an offer and we can probably come to some agreement on a price. All right, this next is an Eileen Fisher pucker jacket. I think it's a snap closure jacket, and this is a size, I think it's listed as a size medium, but from the measurements I think it could also fit a large, so I just kind of put medium large on here. But this again I'm very perplexed at because Eileen Fisher usually sells pretty well for me, and especially in a jacket or something like this. And I've delisted this and relisted this. I get likes on it, just can't seem to sell it. Again, I listed this in March of 2023. This piece I actually thrifted. So my guess is I probably paid maybe around $4 in terms of cost of goods. All right, this next piece was a style pickup more so, but I'm just still surprised. This is another one just like the Coach bag where I get a ton of likes and then I just cannot get anyone to buy it. So this is Hervé Bernard Aztec print open fringe trim cardigan sweater in a size small. This is in excellent condition. I think just this is so cute. I got this at the bins. I thought it was a really nice pickup. I thought it would sell quickly, and almost 2 years later I'm still sitting on it. I listed this in May of 2023. So I just thought this was a great piece. And again, I delist it and relist it. I get a ton of likes on it and I just cannot get it to sell. And I've offered it as low. I've offered it low. All of these I've offered low, or I've done closet clear out or anything, and I just can't seem to sell it. But so it's a heavier weight. It's really feels really substantial, really good quality. Just can't sell it. All right, this next one has not sold, and maybe my own fault, because as I was preparing for this video, I realized I had this listed incorrectly. So we'll see, maybe this will sell. I'm going to plan to do more videos like this, kind of what's not sold. So once I do my next video, I can do an update on any of these pieces, if any of them have sold, and I'll let you know kind of what happened with these. But this is a brand called Cheap Monday. It's just a denim trucker jacket, size medium, and Cheap Monday, again, not a cheap retail, a really nice trucker jacket. I got this at the bins. I thought it was a women's piece. I've had this listed as a women's jacket for almost 2 years. I listed this in May of 2023. And as I was, like I said, doing this video, I was looking at it more and more. I'm like, that kind of looks like a men's cut, like a men's style. So sure enough, Google Lensed it, did a little more research. It's a men's. So now I have it relisted as a men's jacket, so maybe this will sell a little quicker, but we shall see. Sometimes it's good to just re-look at your inventory again and see. I think I've done this a few times where I look at a piece again, I'm like, maybe that's men's, maybe that's women's, or maybe I don't have the right style on that or something, and so I start over, but that's the case with that piece. All right, next we have this Ted Baker London Grassade, I think is how you pronounce it. Just a really nice, basic little black dress. This is a size 6, and you can see it's liked by one person, but typically I get a decent amount of likes on this, not a ton. I actually sourced this from Goodwill online. So, you know, Goodwill has their online store where it's a bunch of different Goodwills all over the place, list their things there, and I ended up getting this because I actually got it pretty cheap, and it's in great condition, and it was Ted Baker, and at that time, again in 2023, Ted Baker was selling pretty well, but for some reason I cannot sell this dress. And I've had it listed and delisted and relisted and likes and offers and all, and it just still is here. All right, let's see. Next is this Orvis Silk and Cashmere. This is a men's, just like a quarter button sweater, so almost like a polo sweater. Orvis, again, not a cheap brand to resell, and this is an extra large, so a good size, or not a cheap brand retail. And I've sold several Orvis pieces since I've had this. I listed this in June of 2023. I don't know why this isn't selling. It's a beautiful royal purple color. It's in excellent condition. It's silk and cashmere. I have no idea why this will not sell. I get a decent amount of likes on this, but still no buyers, so it is still here. All right, the last 5 pieces that I'm going to show you, if you have stuck with me this long, please give this video a like or just leave me a comment below. Again, if you have any suggestions for how to better sell these pieces, or maybe a reason why they're not selling, or maybe you're struggling with some of the same types of pieces, let me know below. All right, this next one is a new with tags, Matilda Jane. This is a cute little plaid mini skirt with velvet trim. This is a size extra small. This I got thrifting, and once I thrifted it, you know, I think I said before, I don't always look up comps when I'm in the store, if I know it's a decent brand, if it's new with tags, but what I run into then is I don't realize oversaturation. And once I got home and got to listing this, I realized I don't know if this was a piece that was sold somewhere or some liquidation, or I don't know what happened, but there were quite a few of these listed. So I knew I couldn't get as much for it as I maybe would wanted, but I have offered this skirt up for maybe $15. I don't get a ton of likes on it. I get some, but I listed this in June of 2023. I got this at a thrift store, so probably paid about $3 or $4 for it. I think it's adorable, but it is just still sitting here. So, all right, the next are these new with tags, Current Elliott slouchy, skinny distressed jeans. It has like an embroidered side panel on it. These are a size 30. You know, it has the released hemline here. Again, new with tags. I got these from ThreadUp. I think in one of the 25-piece boxes that I ordered. These were listed in June of 2023. I get a fairly decent amount of likes on this. I mean, the size is good. The brand Current Elliott is retails for very high. It doesn't resell for a whole lot, but again, I just cannot get these jeans to sell. And I still think they're a pretty current style, so not sure what the problem is with those. Next, I have this Rudsack collection. This is a wool blend coat with leather trim. This is a size small. I got this off of Goodwill online as well. because it was listed at a very decent price. And I listed this in June of 2023. So the problem with ordering from Goodwill online, and I don't do it anymore, is the pictures aren't that great. They don't really do much of a description. They might say it's in good, fair, poor, I don't know, whatever condition. This was listed in good condition, and there are just a few little kind of marks on there where the wool has worn off. And there's some scratching on the leather, which I'm not really mad at that because I think it makes it look a little bit more rugged and worn. But this is also a brand that retails pretty high. I get a lot of likes on this jacket. I know I paid up for it because I got it on Goodwill online, not a ton, or I wouldn't have paid for it, maybe, or I wouldn't have bought it. Maybe I paid $8 or $10 for this, thinking I could resell it for over $100. And again, ton of likes, it just sits. I think I've offered this jacket for as low as $35 and no one bought it. Now I have the flaws disclosed. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe I just need to suck it up and donate it. But I still think has a lot of life left in it, and the little spots are kind of at the back part, I think, by the hem. So I don't know that anyone would see that much. But anyway, it's still here. All right, and then this next piece is a handbag I got from a ThredUp, a name brand handbag box. This is a Michael Kors Lauren Signature large shoulder hobo handbag. So you can see it has like the braiding on the leather. It's a canvas, coated canvas, and then it has the fringe tassels, top zip closure. This has very little wear to it. There's just some of the MK pieces like up near the handle. It's just a little bit rubbed off. And this is Michael Kors. This isn't Michael Kors. This is not the diffusion line. So again, my guess, I think this retailed for almost $400. I get a lot of likes on this handbag. And again, I've offered it pretty low and I just can't get anyone to buy this. So I'm not sure what the problem is, but I would say it's in decent condition. Like I said, really kind of some minor rubbing off of the logo. The inside's, I think, in pretty good condition. Just will not sell. All right, and last but not least, these aren't in any particular order except for the date that I listed. Oh, that I listed in July of 2023. All right, this last piece is the shirt by Rochelle Barons, I think is how you pronounce it. This I thrifted, and this I listed in July of 2023. It's the Barons Bunny and Babe polka dot puff sleeve blouse, a size extra small. So again, a small size, but these shirts, again, are not cheap retail. So I've sold Rochelle Barons before for a pretty decent price. Not sure why this one is not selling. The only thing I can think of is the pink on it. The little polka dots are pretty neon pink. But definitely a statement piece. Like I could see wearing this to work underneath like a blazer, or just wearing it with some jeans or something like that. But for some reason, this piece has not sold. I get some interest on this, not as much as some of the other pieces, but I just cannot get anyone to buy it. All right, so those are my 35 pieces where I am perplexed as to why they have not sold. Again, if you have any thoughts or ideas or suggestions, please leave them in the comment below. I'll likely do some more of these videos as I'm looking at my inventory, and then give you an update on whether any of these have sold when I do the next video. And again, if you are interested in any of these pieces or know someone that may be, if you go to my Shopify store and use code LetGo50 at checkout, you can get 50% off all of these pieces with free shipping for $45 or more, or $5.99 shipping for anything less than $45. Or if you are more comfortable shopping on some of my other platforms and want to send me an offer on any of these, like I said, I'm sure we can come to some agreement on a price. So thank you so much for watching today. If this is content that you enjoy, please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out. Hit that notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. and I'm trying to keep posting videos on Mondays and Thursdays. I've been pretty consistent. Not an easy thing to do. I don't know how all you YouTubers post like 3-4 times a week. It's a lot. But I appreciate your content, and I hope you appreciate this as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your day.